to the Pre-Snap Podcast Props Edge Edition presented by LineStar. Your 5 best bets on Underdog Fantasy for Week 7 in the NFL. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville. Tyler, last week we went 4 for 5. We were crushing it on the Underdog Fantasy app. If you don't already have the Underdog Fantasy app, make sure to download it. New users who use the promo code LineStar and deposit at least $10 can get up to $100 of your deposit match. So check that out. Also, check out our Props Edge tool on the LineStar app. It will just help you dominate these props, not only on Underdog, but in the sports books as well. We have great projections for you, and it compares them to the lines to just help you go out and dominate. And that's what Tyler and I use every day.
Yep,
now, Tyler was out last week, but he's back in the studio now. Help us with our analysis. And
I brought the Rally Goose.
The Rally Goose t-shirt.
We're going to keep it going.
He's bringing the good luck because he was at the game when the Padres won. So he's got some good luck on his side. So let's go 5 for 5 this week, shall we?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's first start off with Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins over 66.5 receiving yards. He's hit this in 3 of 5 games and going up an Atlanta Falcons team, giving up 66 yards per game to wide receiver 2s. Atlanta pass defense ranks 23rd in DVOA. Also last game, they did beat the 49ers. However, they did allow nearly 300 receiving yards. Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel all went over 78. What do you think about this prop?
Yeah, I really like this one. I think Higgins is in a great spot. It seems like his knee's doing a little better. His snap count came up last week again, and he is just in a prime spot. As you talked about, wide receiver 2s have done really well against the Falcons. They have just been targeted a ton, and I expect that again this week for T. Higgins.
So we're going over. We're also going over on Titans running back Derrick Henry, over 83.5 rushing yards. He's hit this mark the last 3 games, including the team he's facing this week in the Colts. And Colts allowing 98 rush yards per game to running backs, which ranks 21st. The Colts rush defense struggled last week against the Jaguars. 243 total rush yards for the Jags. And Travis Etienne, the running back for them, averaged 86 rush yards. What do you make of Derrick Henry for week 7?
Yeah, I like Henry here. Like we said, that he hit this prop against Indy in Indy a couple weeks ago. Now he's at home. His workload has been huge lately. He's had, I think it was 50 rushing attempts over the last 2 weeks. I see that continue to happen, especially at home. And with Shaq Leonard still out for the Colts, I don't think they're going to be able to stop Henry.
I think they're also not going to be able to stop Jets running back Breece Hall, who's going over 82.5 rush and receiving yards. He has hit this in 3 of the last 4 games. He's just been an absolute monster. He's averaging 101 receiving and rushing yards per game. That is way over this total. Yes, I know they're facing a good defense in the Denver Broncos. They're top 5 in scoring. However, they haven't been nearly as good against the rush. 4 running backs have gone over 82 yards the past 4 games. DVOA versus the rush is kind of a mediocre 18th. What's your analysis of Breece Hall?
Yeah, Breece Hall is just absolutely incredible. He keeps doing it. He's going to do it again this week. And until this prop comes up into the 90s, we need to just keep hitting it. It's still too low at 82. We've been hitting it week after week after week, and we're going to do it again here.
Just keep riding that Breece Hall train.
Just money train.
JETS in general.
Yep.
Just surprising people across the NFL.
A lot of
like
ice
to
cream.
see it taking down Aaron Rodgers. Yes, Johnny, the team reporter, the kid reporter rather, for the Jets had interviewed Sauce Gardner before the season started, and he said, you know, how many times is my dad going to take me for ice cream? He takes me out every time the Jets win. Sauce was like, you'll be getting your ice cream, kid. And sure enough, on the Jets Twitter, they have pictures of Johnny getting his ice cream every week.
And it's going to be on the back of Breece Hall this week.
So who are you going with for your prop bet?
For my pick, I am going with the great story with Brian Robinson. In preseason, he got shot 3 times in the leg. He is back. In his second game back, he had 17 rushing attempts, and the line on him is just too low. The line is 12.5 rushing attempts Our LineStar projection is 15. I think he goes over 15 easily, but the line's only 12.5, so all we need is 13.
And just an incredible story for him, just coming back and dominating.
It's great.
Incredible. Like getting shot 3 times in the leg, having this near-death experience, and then just coming back and dominating.
And one of his doctors said that he won't be able to play football ever again, and he's back in like 2 months. Wow. It's crazy.
For my prop bet, I'm going 49ers wide receiver Deebo Samuel over 89.5 rush and receiving yards. He's hit this in 3 of 6 games, going up against a Chiefs defense that ranks dead last in pass DVOA versus wide receiver ones. This is a trend that I have been hopping on the past couple of weeks, and it has paid off big time. Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Mike Williams, all have had over 100 yards against the Chiefs. Deebo actually ranks ahead of all of those guys in yards after catch. Yeah, he's crushing this over 89.5 rush and receiving yards. Go book that one on Underdog Fantasy app. If you don't already have the Underdog Fantasy app, make sure to download it. It's legal in most states, so a great way to place your prop bets. And use the promo code LineStar. New users who deposit at least $10 can get up to $100 matched. If you're watching us on YouTube right now, make sure to hit this like button, subscribe to our channel, and sign up for notifications. A lot of times the lines change, so you want to know when we're coming out with videos so you can be one of the first to hop on Underdog and just lock in those picks. Tyler, you were saying before the show that you're pretty confident about these props this week.
I like it. There's a lot of props that are looking pretty good.
And there's much more props.
Yeah, if you have Prop Edge, you can check them all out.
Props Edge is an awesome tool that finds you the best edge in not only Underdog, but in the sports books as well. So you can go out there, win some money. Tyler, let's win some money this week.
Let's do it. Rally Goose is on our side.
The Rally Goose is on our side from the Padres. Tyler's got his Rally Goose shirt on. We've got a rally going. 4 for 5 last week. Let's make it 5 for 5 this week. Good luck in your prop bets. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one, guys. Bye.